What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the basement. You'll notice that Steve, our resident Met fan, is busy hiding his face after that 9-0 spanking that the Yankees gave you guys.
There you go, bitches. Actually, 9-1, but all right.
I like the better under there.
We like you better under there, too, but you know, there are at least 2 fans out there that think you're sexy. Either way. Speaking of fans, we always love hearing from you guys.
Yep.
Stick to Your Guns had a whole bunch of compliments to throw our way on our YouTube channel. Thanks, buddy. He's just gotten into comics like about 3 months ago, and he wanted to know what we thought of Aquaman, Animal Man, Swamp Thing, Locke and Key, that's your guys' book, Walking Dead, and well, obviously I'm still on Animal Man and Swamp Thing. They're up to number 10 as of this week. Not really worth talking about just yet. Basically, the 2 of them are building to like a monumental crossover at issue 12.
Yeah, they seem very connected.
Which is like they've been since like Jump Street in the new DC in the DC 52. But
21 Jump Street?
No, I didn't see that movie. But like every other fucking book in DC had a crossover within like the first 3 months, and this one is the one we've been waiting for, and it hasn't happened yet.
We have?
Well, I have.
Oh.
And we, as in like the collective we.
Oh.
Ourselves. Us.
The royal we?
Yes.
Oh.
Aquaman, dude, Aquaman is awesome.
It is awesome. It is the book from DC right now.
I found a cool, I think I got it from Jar, matter of fact. It was a cool picture of
I saw that. That was good.
The shark.
Yeah,
it was
really
from one of the Justice League panels. Like, this is why Aquaman's a badass. He just fucking summons a giant great white to come and eat the... Fuck you, bitch. What? Don't be so green with jealousy. Turn into the Hulk.
Get it green?
Because my burp just made him turn green, because it was disgusting.
Yeah.
Right. And you have a Hulk t-shirt on. See how everything comes full circle?
Ah, Jesus.
Yeah. I'll work on that. I'll get there. Walking Dead is one of the books that I kick myself in the ass for having slept on from the start. Like, I never got involved in it, and I'm stupid. And I still haven't gotten on all of the fucking...
trades?
I read them, but I had to stop after... Not I had to stop, I stopped after like the 6th or 7th trade, just because...
I stopped around
now they're up to like 39.
10 for 12, I think. Right after they leave prison.
Yeah, it's like right after the prison part.
Which is really fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, just,
Yeah, I know.
It's a great book, but it's depressing.
Lock and Key is your guys' book.
Sexy. I
almost finished,
recommend the collection.
How much long does it have?
3 or 4 more issues?
More
Or
books?
8? Is it 8 issues?
Yeah.
Runaways was... You were reading Runaways for a while, weren't you?
I tried. They don't do Runaways anymore, I think.
I don't know. And what's this Mind the Gap? Is that like the 14th Street station on the IRT where you know, the Mind the Gap and the moving platform comes in so motherfuckers don't fall to the train tracks?
That's a strictly New York thing.
What, the 6 train?
But I'm guessing maybe that's what it's about, Mind the Gap.
No, I don't read it. It's from Image. I've seen it a couple of times, just never thought about it. Should I? I mean, if you think I should read it, let me know. I picked up Supurbia this week because of a fan.
Yes,
And did you regret that?
No, actually, it's pretty fucking good.
Suburbia?
What's it about?
Supurbia. All right.
Suburbia, okay.
A superhero team live in Suburbia.
Was it which fan was that told us, that scolded us for having not reviewed Supurbia?
Don't remember. I'm horrible with names.
Kevin Hellions, was that?
It could be.
I think so.
No, Kevin Hellions also trying to get me on something else.
Dancing with the Stars?
Could be.
That's a little...
Wow.
Sorry. I hear McClanahan needs a date.
She's dead!
Oh, you guys.
Suburbia. Go on.
So they all live in a suburban little area. And underground, they all live next to each other, all neighbors. And underground, their collected homes is their headquarters. You sick bastards. That's really, it's just the story of them.
But they're superheroes, though?
They're all superheroes on the same team, and a lot of dysfunctionalness.
They don't live in the same house, right?
No. But they all tend to go to their boss's house the most. He's
the boss is like the Superman character?
No. No, he's like some Captain America character.
Okay.
I'm sure you've never seen...
The Superman character is called the Sovereign, and he eavesdrops on everybody. He's dating a reformed criminal, and he's just horrible that way. This other group, the Batman character, is gay with his sidekick.
That's the thing
His
now.
wife actually walks in on them boinking.
Whose wife?
Batman's wife?
Yeah, the Batman character's wife.
Wow.
So yeah. There's a cosmic guy
who makes it.
Richard took a fucking real leap in imagination to come up with that scenario.
Yeah, that was.
I ain't knocking it before I read it, but that's just.
Yeah, it's yeah. But other than that, it's just a really good book.
Now, if you wanted to make like the Green Lantern character gay, nobody would have expected that one.
Nobody.
Smells like sarcasm.
Yep. Gamma Gaming wanted to know if we watched the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes cartoon.
Yes.
I have not followed it religiously.
Oh, you ain't missing much because we canceled.
It's over, right?
Why
DC's not. They're doing another one, Avengers Assemble, with the movie lineup and cartoon.
That's the whole reason why they're doing it, right?
That's it. That's it. Because a fucking movie. They're canceling a fucking perfectly good universe. It's been set up from first season to now.
It has like Ant-Man in it.
It's been adding more.
A lot of shit. Iron Fist and everything.
And it's just grown and grown into this sexy shit. Now they're gonna shit on it. Fucking shit on it.
But that's ridiculous. I mean, even the kids, like, there's no reason to. Like, are they gonna stop the whole universe, or are they just gonna alter the roster of the team, which would make even? All right, you want to fucking cash in on the success of the movie, which, by the way, Avengers is now number 3 all time.
Really?
Yeah, the other two are Titanic and Avatar, so it's probably not going to beat those.
Yeah, those are really up there.
Right.
But, yeah, like, are they just going to change the roster, or are they going to just fucking destroy the whole show?
Like, don't they
the whole show's renamed.
But don't they want to, like, introduce more characters? Like, why would you want to, like, just limit it?
They have.
Like, I thought the purpose of Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the cartoon, was to cash in on the Avengers movies in the first place.
No, it came out before.
No, but they probably knew. I mean,
it wasn't out before Iron Man. It came out around like Thor.
No, before the Avengers movie.
Yeah, I'm saying, but like it was done under the theme of the Avengers movies. I thought they had Hulk on the team.
It's a horrible move. Nobody I know likes it. It's just.
Are they changing like everything, even like the style of the show, or is it just the?
We'll find out. 2013.
When?
2013.
I have no reason to worry about it. We're not going to survive.
Oh God, let's not go there.
Back to the Mayans.
No, fuck the Mayans, motherfucker. There's people eating each other.
That's true.
Because he ate bath salt, so he whatever.
Bro, whatever the fuck.
That's a drug. It's not. Yeah.
Whatever the fuck. There was some dude eating somebody in Florida.
Bath salt.
The cops shot him 3 times, and he just kept on eating. Then there was some shit in Baltimore with some fucking dude eating his friend's heart and brain. Then there was some shit in Jersey, and then there's like.
Whoa, this Jersey though.
All right, but whatever the fuck it is, it's moving up the coast and out. There was a mother in Texas who ate her newborn's baby toes.
That's back down to the south, though.
Whatever the fuck this zombie plague is, it's spreading, and this is how the shit starts with fucked up, crazy news stories that everybody's like, it's nothing.
It's not.
Don't worry about it.
It's cannibalism.
Fuck that. I got swords. I got bowling chains. There's an axe over the refrigerator. There's nunchucks behind the bar, motherfucker. I'm ready.
There's really thick scrub brush over there.
Yo, that Brillo shit hurts, man. Fuck that.
Soap in the eyes.
Go to some Walmart in Pennsylvania, get some shotguns. It's time. The zombie apocalypse has begun. It's time to call Chuck Norris.
Oh, Chucky.
So I guess the main thing that came out this week is obviously before Watchmen.
Yes, yes, okay, good.
The first book come out with
I don't care when it came out. What is it, though?
It came before Watchmen.
I don't care when it came out.
The full title is Before Watchmen, The Minutemen.
The fucked up shit is he could just keep doing this for the next for the duration of the episode. It's glorified fan fiction, but it was good.
It was good.
I did not dislike it.
I liked it a lot.
I think I liked this one better because there was less backstory to the Minutemen than there were to all the other characters in the book. You know, because they were, like. You just got like sparse news articles and shit in like the first couple of issues, and that was that for them. So seeing how they came together, like I liked this particular book. What? I don't know how much I'm gonna like the rest of them coming out, but that's them hot dogs with onions, bitch. Suck on that.
Don't smell them. No bueno.
Fucking now you know how we feel. But yo, I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I did. At least this one, the Minutemen book, started off pretty good.
The Ozymandias one is being drawn by Jay Lee.
All right.
If Adam Hughes is off his ass, he'll finish off the Dr. Manhattan one. That should be good. All the creative teams are awesome.
Not for nothing, Jim Lee's fucking cover for Watchmen was great. It's not $250 worth of great, but it's great.
Not that great, but it's
no, it's not. Yeah, that'd make a great poster though.
That would, yeah. Hooded Justice is like the man.
He is. He's just like, I'm wearing the hood. What? Bring it, bitch. Yeah.
Matter of fact, while we're on the subject of Hooded Justice, I'm going to turn over to Dynamite. The Spider. Issue 2 came out this week. I was skeptical about picking this up, but I saw all the ads because I read a couple of Dynamite books, and I was like, you know what, let me just pick the thing up. And it's actually not so bad. This guy is, you know, he's kind of like Batman meets Spider-Man meets Hooded Justice, if you will, because he's just like a vigilante. He's got no real powers or anything.
Right?
He's just a cop who has had enough. And he's, you know, the only person who knows his secret identity is his ex-girlfriend, who he's still in love with, but is married to his best friend because he was like ex-military and he was presumed dead, and now he was on like some kind of covert mission, whatever, and they couldn't tell anybody he was alive. So she mourned him, she buried him, and she hooked up with his best bud, and now he's back.
Slut.
And now he's like, well, fuck it, I got nothing else to do. Let me go be a vigilante.
It's like Walking Dead.
It's actually a pretty decent story. Now you've got some crazy Egyptian cult in it. I'm actually
Spider and the Shadow are just two things Dynamite's doing fucking awesome.
The Shadow is good, man.
Now, why is it called Spider though?
Because he's got like a whole web action thing going on his cape and shit.
Good art.
His coat.
It's really good. It looks like what's the name? A little bit.
It's actually very comparable to the Shadow, but the Shadow is like 1930s and this is modern day.
Yeah,
JK-ish.
So don't be surprised if they somehow like cross this over with like not even time travel or anything, but like somehow the two are related to each other or whatever.
Oh, please don't.
I mean, the Shadow's character has been established for a long, long time.
Yes.
But this guy, as far as I know, is new.
As far as we know, it could be.
No, I don't think he is.
No. Guys, is the Spider from Dynamite a new character, or is this like an old established character that they brought back? Because I mean, Dynamite's been doing that with like Lord of the Jungle and.
Who's he talking to?
He's
a guy
out there.
Oh, so he's Roger.
Talking to the fans.
He's talking to you. No, which fans?
Those two fans.
These two fans?
The side of you guys that I'm not feeling any fucking air blowing right now.
See how that Zeppelin is? Reese
I
Onions,
actually kind of feel
motherfucker.
my beard melting.
Karma's a bitch.
Yes, it is. Know what else was a bitch? Dark Avengers 175.
Yes, it was.
The new Thunderbolts.
What the fuck would you read Dark Avengers?
Because I just, like, they've been advertising the shit out of it.
Came out.
Just like the new Iron Man. I've been reading that bullshit, but it's
With his
bullshit.
giant Voltron machine?
No, that's AVX.
That's later on. That's not,
But it was like just a waste of time to introduce the new team, and Luke Cage is like, no, this is fucked up. We can't have these 4 or 5 assholes on the team. And then he brings in Scar, who was the guy to lead the team, who was the guy who put them all down in the first place.
Wait, Luke Cage is in Dark Avengers though?
He's like
everywhere.
He's like, yeah.
But why is he in Dark Avengers though?
He's like the
no, he's not in Dark. He's in Thunderbolts.
Right. Why is he in Thunderbolts?
Dark Avengers became Thunderbolts. Well, he's trying to, he used to be a criminal himself.
No, I know.
So he's trying to,
He's like the overseer of the project now.
Okay.
He's where Norman Osborn was. No, I couldn't even get into it.
No, I will not begin the next one.
No, not in the slightest. Winter Soldier 6 actually starts off a new storyline.
I like Winter Soldier's good.
I enjoyed this one. Basically, the new storyline kicks off with somebody's going out and killing all the old Buckies.
You don't like that? What's the matter?
I want to know more about him.
Tell us.
And his history. I don't want his shit about everything going back to Bucky or everything going back to fucking World War II.
It's not World War II. It's Bucky.
All right, I'll give you that much. Like, they set this up as the Winter Soldier book, and we're not learning too much about his. Well,
Winter Soldier.
The last time we had anything to do with his, Winter Soldiering rushing days, we had a fucking ape with a machine gun.
Winter Shoulder.
And then
I couldn't get that out. I really couldn't.
Yeah.
That's what she
That's like
said.
the cold shoulder.
Yeah.
Glad you like that
Shoulder's
one.
actually worse.
Oh, she ain't been talking to you for that long?
AVX 5. What the fuck happened at the end of that shit? Why is like the Phoenix Force having possessed like? First of all, everybody looks the same except Cyclops, which now has this weird like new helmet and shit.
Yeah,
It's all
dented,
squares.
What the fuck
They're
is
all
that?
Squares. The whole.
They are total squares. They are not cool at all, man.
I meant physically, but.
Nah, Daddy Yoda, they're total squares, man. Wouldn't invite them to any of our jams.
Wow.
What? No?
Trying to get jiggy
All
with
right. It's totally getting jiggy, man. You feeling my jive?
that. I don't want to play.
See, why do you feed him more? It was.
Is that a pickup line?
I don't know.
Feeling my jive?
Maybe.
Oh.
But no, like the Phoenix Force comes for Hope, and Iron Man in his little Iron Voltron suit.
On the moon.
I hate Iron Man. It's official. I fucking hate him. Him, Black Panther, and Reed Richards. They're just too smart for their own good, and they always have a fucking invention come out of their ass.
They take a character and they like squeeze it so much that they just can't. Like they play him out. That's what
he motherfucking invents his way out of everything. It's annoying. Same fucking gimmick.
And he just like mysteriously has this, you know, giant robot armor
already,
to go fight the Phoenix.
He's waiting for it, right?
Then he blows up the Phoenix, and the next panel, the Phoenix is scattered and has possessed Namor, the White Queen, Colossus.
Was it Cyclops? Oh.
Not Hope. What's Colossus' fucking sister's name?
Ileana.
Thank you. Magic is their code name. And Cyclops.
G-I-K.
And he's like, we are the Phoenix. And, you know, Captain America's like trying to talk him down and shit. And
Who's writing it?
Who's writing it now?
I don't know.
I think Fraction's on it now. I think they're like switching creative teams as we go. But now, I found that like totally hokey. And by the way, they kidnapped Hope until she's strong enough to receive the full Phoenix Force when they all just come back together.
Okay, who is liking this? You have to explain to us who is and why.
Now that the thrill is gone, like the Eagles say, after the thrill is gone, what the fuck is left? Because now that the infighting is over,
the infighting.
Where is the rest of the?
I don't think the fighting
going?
is over because now it's a bigger danger because you have Cyclops who's a bit of a nut.
But now we've got these five, like it's centered around these five.
Yeah, now he's a super powered nut. He's a cosmic nut. Leave it alone. And what's going to happen now?
They're turning Cyclops into a villain at this point. Like they're making him so batshit crazy that he's like lost. Like Hope doesn't even want this thing.
Yeah, she wanted Wolverine to kill him.
She's like, and he's like, no, she's gonna save our race. Like, where the fuck did that come from in the first place? Like the whole concept of the Phoenix is it has to kill everything first before it revitalizes, and he's like, it's gonna save the mutant race. It's a fucking dangling storyline.
The Phoenix is also something about life and death and order.
Yeah, I know what Phoenix is. I played Final Fantasy, bro.
And Uncanny X-Men number 13, we find out that the Phoenix came to Earth before, or some distant planet once.
Of course, there's a distant
where one alien race was dominating and preventing the evolution of another alien race. So this one alien and her disciples stepped up. The one alien received the Phoenix Force, and her 5 disciples did also. Hope is the one alien who's supposed to receive the Phoenix Force. She's supposed to have 5 disciples, but one of them died, and the rest of them are Hope's group of mutants.
Excuse me, one minute?
Yeah.
This is the meeting that went on.
It just sounds...
It's too much.
It's too much, yeah.
Here's a little excerpt from the meeting that went on in Marvel's editorial room. Once AVX5, like they were done with that script and the panels and everything, everybody's like, wow, this is fucking hokey shit. We're gonna have to explain this away and save our asses. All right, let's have some distant planet where the Phoenix has disciples and shit. Come on, somebody do it, get it done.
Where's Bendis?
Yeah. Bendis and Fraction, it'll be flawless.
The sad part is Uncanny X-Men 13 is drawn wonderfully.
Is it who's drawing? Is it Glenn?
I don't remember teams like that. My memory's Swiss cheese.
I don't know.
You look, I remember all that. I don't know how the fuck I remember all that.
Ultimate Spider-Man issue 11.
I stopped reading it.
It's still pretty decent. I mean, his uncle's being an asshole. His uncle obviously is the Prowler. Do we know that?
Yeah, we knew that early on, right? Wasn't that?
I'm saying, I meant, do you guys know that?
Yeah, I read it up until like.
Okay.
At least his uncle ain't dead.
His uncle is the Prowler, and his uncle is using Miles to. He uses him to take down the Scorpion, who is way more badass in the Ultimate Universe. He's like this crazy Mexican kingpin, and he's all tatted up and everything, and he's got just a big hook and chain.
I always liked the Scorpion.
Me too.
Yeah.
And like he uses him to take him down because he's trying to set up shop in Manhattan and everything. And
can't have that.
But now he's like, we're just getting started, and Miles is like, no, I don't want to do this. He's like, well, maybe I'll just tell your dad that you're a disgusting mutant and he'll hate you. And because he's a kid, you got to put yourself in the mind, I guess, of an 11-year-old where he's like, oh my God, he's going to tell my dad on me, and I'm going to get in trouble for being a fucking superhero and saving the world. Like, obviously his dad is like kind of anti-mutant at this point, as everybody in the Ultimate Universe is.
Rightfully so. Fuck
right, after Ultimatum.
Right.
And so he doesn't want to get in trouble. But he's going to have to wind up taking his uncle down because his uncle's being a real dick. And, he's obviously using him to make his own criminal power.
Are they making this ironic?
Nah, not really.
In the sense that the original Spider-Man lost his uncle, that's why he became Spider-Man, and now this Spider-Man...
I didn't put that together. I wonder. That's an interesting concept. I did not put the 2 and 2 together there.
We should ask Bendis.
He might be on.
Is he still writing it?
Yes, he is. Maybe we should tweet to him.
Yeah.
It's actually, I'm actually still enjoying the story. It's the only Ultimate book.
It's not that I was not enjoying it. It's just he's too young. I think that's what I can't get over.
Maybe. I mean, it's a lot of room to grow.
Yeah.
I'm actually a little looking forward to this Spider-Man thing.
That's next week.
Yeah, it's next week.
What's that?
Spider-Man is when they cross over the universes, and Miles Morales meets Peter Parker.
Of course they fight.
From our universe.
Oh yeah, because I saw pictures.
But there's going to be, like, the way that I was reading that they described the dynamic is... Ultimates? Really? Alright, I'll get on it. I'll backtrack. The way I was reading it was... like Mysterio is like one of the main villains, so they're constantly wondering like, is this real or not? And the fact is like the interview I was reading was I forget if it was Bendis or Cressida, whoever was like it wouldn't have worked without Mysterio because otherwise they know it's
you
real.
Need to have that
you need that mystery of is this one of his fucking tricks?
His tricks, right? No, that works.
You know, then you've got like Peter Parker realizing that. You know, he's dead in this world, but all of these other people are still alive, and you know, you'll probably have Peter meet with Ultimate Aunt May and Gwen Stacy and everything, and you know, done right, the dialogue could be pretty good.
Yeah. Does he? Does this Spider-Man know who Mysterio is? Do they?
There is an Ultimate Mysterio. Yes. Remember, he's got like a little flaming blue torch.
Yeah.
We don't know too much about Ultimate Mysterio. We don't even know which Mysterio is behind the scheme.
Didn't the other Spider-Man meet with him on a bridge or something like that? Was the last time you saw him? Was that regular Spider-Man?
That was regular Spider-Man still. I don't know if this one knows him yet. We actually forgot one. Action Comics 10. The only thing worthwhile in this is Clark Kent's dead.
Yeah, but this takes place before... Whoa. Current Justice League. This is still a recap. Clark Kent killed himself in a bomb explosion, so he could be Superman more because he really wants to help the world more.
He wants to save the world.
There was a nice little scene where
I can see that.
He wants to tell the Justice League, "Hey, look, we need to do this more. There's wars going on." They're like, "No, fuck that. There's laws in place. We can't become rulers and kings and shit."
He's like letting his powers kind of go to his head, but he's doing it, you know, with the right intentions. He's like, "I want to save the world." And
that's
they're like,
that's how supervillains start.
Yeah,
and Batman says like, sooner or later we're all gonna go after him.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty cool.
Other than that,
so it's laying some interesting groundwork. I don't know about the whole Clark Kent is dead things, and now there's the next issue is Superman's new secret identity.
As long as he's not really dead, it's fine.
No, he's obviously not dead.
He's wrong,
right? Yeah. So I mean, it's as long as that's what he wants.
I mean, he did walk right into a fucking explosion
in front of Lois Lane.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to really try to explain this one away, but not bad, not bad. Lastly, for me, was G.I. Joe 179. This is G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero. This is picking up the original Larry Hama story from the Marvel Universe. I don't really talk about this one too much, but this has been a pretty cool story with like these blue ninjas who are like half... think like Cyrax and Sector from Mortal Kombat, where they like the robots get taken over, and like the Lin Kuei ninja Sub-Zero's clan get taken over by robots, or what? They start turning people into robots.
That's all you, man.
That's kind of, you don't play fucking Mortal Kombat?
I play it, but the fucking whole storyline? No. Play, kill. Yeah, that's how Mortal Kombat goes from here.
In there.
Don't eat. No, we know what he's missing in there. But basically, like, the Arashikage ninja clan gets usurped by these weird, like, half cyborg robot ninja type things, and like Cobra Commander's son Billy gets killed, and Cobra Commander
I forgot he had a son.
Yeah. He dons this big fucking like just super armor kind of shit. Yeah, this thing over here, and he goes after the ninjas. He teams up with Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
And at the end, like this, the big like 6-armed fucking like
that
robot ninja fires a missile at Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. Cobra Commander jumps in front of it and fucking like just blows it up and punches it or whatever. Wow. And then he kills this thing. He's like, that was for my son. It was just like, it was a really cool story. Like this Cobra Commander is like, he was the used car salesman back in the day. So it was fucking cool. And then he, of course, like once everything's done, he turns on them and takes them prisoner.
Right.
Because as well he should.
Right.
It's just a fun story, man. It's nostalgic.
130 something.
179 now.
Wow,
that's cute.
It ended off with 150 or 155, I think.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, man, I'm having a lot of fun with it. Anybody else out there reading Real American Hero? I know like the regular IDW series that's up to I think like 13 or 14 now. Those are fucking awesome. I know. I'll get to it right after I'm done with you.
Oh, fuck you.
I promise, Steve, I'll read it before next Christmas.
Speaking of Mortal Kombat, the developers of Mortal Kombat are developing a new Justice League game.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's really cool. Like supposedly the Flash runs around the world and he does a super punch and shit like that. I don't think it's gonna be like as gory as Mortal Kombat should be, but
is it a Mortal Kombat Justice League game or is it just Justice League? Okay. Is it gonna be like the playing style of Mortal Kombat? Or is it gonna be more like Marvel Capcom?
No, it looks like
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be Marvel Capcom.
Get over here.
I don't know if you got fucking Superman in the game, just. You know, I don't know. Yeah. It's one thing I never understood about that game, and I guess just because I'm biased toward Marvel Capcom, because there's no way Hawkeye should be able to take on Thor, but
I agree, but
still just a fun game. I don't know.
Unless you're Iron Man, in which case you can take on anything.
Yeah.
Fucker.
And before we go this week, Roger was cool enough to post up a poll on Facebook as per our conversation last week of who would win in a fight, Wolverine or Captain America. And yes, Wolverine is winning by a landslide. Don't give me that shit-eating grin.
But because
Listen, here's my problem.
That's because of his claws. That's the only reason. There's no other
and his healing factor and his fucking 100 years of experience fighting.
I don't want to stop talking about his 100 years of
Why not? He has his fucking memories back. He knows how to fight. He still remembers his days.
But the experience has nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. Cap doesn't have any experience, but he
does. But Wolverine has more.
Cap also has specific training.
Like what? What? Fucking what? Army brat? Soldier? Or Marine? What?
Soldier. He was a soldier.
Wolverine was in every fucking war from now to like back then.
Yeah, that's what they say. Who says that was true?
Really? Really?
I'm trying to make him angry.
Yeah, it's working. If he turns green and wrecks my fucking statues, motherfucker, it's on you. Don't make him angry. You wouldn't like him when he's angry. My problem with that is simply like, all right, I can see that in his berserker rage, Wolverine would probably tear him apart.
Anybody, yeah.
Berserker rage. Why are you trying to like cheapen his victory?
The healing factor would definitely give Cap a lot of problems, but I still think that Cap would find a way to beat him. However, I really, even as a nerd, I can't root for Wolverine for this reason. Wolverine is like, he's like Marvel's golden boy all of a sudden. And if you remember back in the fucking days when...
You don't think Captain America's Marvel's golden boy? Mr. Americana and all that shit?
But Wolverine's fucking everywhere. He's even worse than Spider-Man and Luke Cage. He's everywhere.
That's true.
And the fact was, you remember the DC versus Marvel when they had him fight Lobo and the fans voted in and that was why Wolverine won against the guy who could go toe-to-toe with Superman?
That was bullshit.
It was fucking ridiculous.
That was bullshit, yeah.
Wolverine, but like I said, remember before in the last conversation, last episode, thank you, Steve. As far as I'm concerned, Wolverine and Captain America are the only guys that could beat Batman because, well, that's it. And therefore, now Batman, as far as I can say, cosmic powers notwithstanding, can beat anybody. So if Batman can beat everybody, and these two can beat him, and Wolverine can beat Captain America, the mathematical logic dictates that Wolverine can beat everybody, and that's fucking unacceptable.
Why?
Because it is.
Why?
Because it's not fair.
What the fuck?
When you have a character that powerful, it's just like...
He's not powerful, he's just experienced, but he could be taken down.
Powerful.
Telepaths fuck him up all the fucking time. He's a telepathic bitch. Right? And he sometimes, like Omega Red, when he caught us surprised, he fucks him up a lot.
Well, telepaths have trouble with other telepaths.
Yeah.
But they basically can get into anybody's head.
I'm not saying Wolverine can fuck up everybody. I'm saying he can fuck up Captain America and Batman.
What about
one thing I'm going to give to Captain America and what people forget about is fight training. Captain America's a soldier, Wolverine's a fucking samurai and a ninja and
a soldier and a spy.
Right. The claws and the healing factor work in his favor, but Cap is a lot fucking stronger.
Yes, he has them on strength and agility.
See, I think Cap and like Spider-Man, people don't realize how strong they are. Like they have all these
They're
other
just
powers.
used horribly. That's why.
Right,
Spider-Man's all
I got
swinging
news
around.
for you. You know, you're worrying about like a broken bone, and you can't break adamantium. There's nothing in here
No, he
that's
can be
connecting
he can be
bones. You just rip
dislocated.
his fucking limbs off. Now what are you gonna do, asshole?
Wait, has Captain America ever used his strength to that level?
But he has.
If faced with Wolverine's berserker rage, where he's got no other choice but to either be impaled or tear the fuck's arms off, I
Captain
think he's gonna
America
tear his arms
is
off.
not super strong. He's a strong peak human. Spider-Man's way stronger. Spider-Man can rip parts off.
I think Cap's stronger than Spider-Man. Look,
What?
Look at those old Marvel cards.
Okay.
Cap's stronger. I
How's
don't
their
think. I think
storage?
Cap's beyond peak human. Batman is peak human. Captain America's superhuman.
Batman's always been Olympian level. That's what I remember reading about him and all these shits. Fucking A, we needed a fucking dictionary.
Yeah,
What we need is
Well,
Generation 1 Marvel cards right now.
Well, that's the next one. Who's stronger, Cap or Spider-Man?
It should be Spider-Man.
Think so?
He lifts up cars.
All right.
Cap-
You don't see Cap lifting cars.
By the time you see this, there will be a new poll on the Pete's Basement website on Facebook. Check it out. Who is stronger, Captain America or Spider-Man?
Not who would win in a fight, but just who's stronger.
Like, who would win in an arm wrestle? Let's go with that.
Like, okay.
All right.
It should be Spider-Man.
I've seen Spider-Man lift trains. Like, literally,
Now,
in
is
the
it
Mark
that-
Bagley thing, he lifted a fucking subway train.
Now, is it that Cap can't, or that, like you said, they don't use him properly, or they don't use him to that level?
They don't use Spider-Man properly either. He never uses
Couple of
fucking
people. No,
strength.
remember we had that discussion where people were actually using Spidey at his peak strength, and there's been a lot of panels where Spidey's really doing some fucking superhuman shit.
Yeah, but it's almost always his agility and that web shit, which
His
isn't even
sense
a
of
power.
humor. Right.
Which is kind of cool when
He's known for his sense of humor. That's
wait a
what
minute.
he-
I mean, we're forgetting now. Remember Spider-Man Revelations, where the whole Clone Saga and shit.
Yeah.
I think it was Revelation, or maybe it was. No,
it was
it was after that. It was
When Geeks
after
Attack.
Gathering of the Five and everything. It was the final fight with Norman Osborn.
Towards the end.
In the original
End of the 90s.
run, when he fucking picked up the Daily Bugle and prevented it from falling on everybody while people were running out of the building.
The building
The
itself?
whole
building,
building.
yeah.
Wow.
From the foundations.
See, I wouldn't say he
That's
shouldn't.
maybe too much.
He's too much. He
Yeah.
shouldn't be that. That's like Thor level.
That's Superman.
Yeah.
Who's stronger, guys? Captain America or Spider-Man?
If you could find a shot of Cap like lifting something,
Post it up,
Send
man.
it to us,
Put up the
post it
shit
to
on
us.
our Facebook. You know the drill. Questions@Pete'sBasement.com, Facebook.com/Pete's Basement, and follow us on Twitter. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
don't draw your own shit. Make sure you find it.
We'll see you guys next week. That's fucking disgusting. Trust me. Chairs might be a little shaky. This table's sturdy.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, what am I touching? Who am I touching?
Can you throw those over here?
Pour some water.
Thank you.
It doesn't come off.
When I'm hungry, I reach for a Cheez-It. So much cheese flavor packed in a little square.
It's in the bag. Cool up the boys.
You know it.
The team up, which is going to happen. Ha! I beat you to it, fuck.
Shouldn't the light be red blinking? Sorry. No? Sorry. Fuck.
No.
See? Some clap in.
I know.
Fine.
Ready? Ready. Stop that. Continuity. That wasn't all the way colored. Get another cup.
Turning to him.
441.
I don't care. I got nowhere to be.
Dickhead. Go ahead.
Dickhead. I'm sorry.
Like an animated dick passes the screen. He's a dickhead. He's a dickhead.
With a cane and a top hat.
All right, here we go. Woosah.
He said,
You're interrupting my woosah, motherfucker.
He said, what's that?
You're interrupting my peaceful.
Get it, peaceful? Get it?
Supurbia. Go on.